Uh-oh, it's the black screen. You all know what that means. Yes, something went wrong during the video recording. And unfortunately, I am too damn lazy to go back and do it again. But all game audio has practically been lost. I was thick and forgot to test record the audio stuff. Okay, so here's how it goes. Audacity is usually the program that records my game audio, while I record my normal audio alongside the video, so it never gets out of sync. Alright, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Some technical difficulties. In my case, what happened is I opened Audacity, plugged in my microphone, and then started recording. And I had no idea that Audacity was recording my voice rather than the game audio. I even checked to see that it did have the default as record the capture card audio. Unfortunately, this had all the game audio lost. And as ill as I was, and still am, it's a bit too much of a hassle for me to go back and re-record. So, unfortunately, that means this makes the video very boring, very bland, since there's only commentary. So if you guys don't want to watch this, I don't blame you. You can go ahead and skip to the next part, or you can just start skipping around to designate positions in the video and see me collect treasures and get into certain battles and explain these enemies. Otherwise, this video isn't worth it, so either go ahead and next video or skip around. But if you're still here, well then here's what you wanted to see. Hey everybody, Mega454 here. Nobody else is here, it's just me. And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Okay, so in the last part, as you know, I had a guest commentator. The lovely Joy. And we completed the Shinra Mansion. Once you get that done in Nibelheim and you've seen everything else, there's really not much else to do there except talk to the rest of the people and find out the story. So, let us proceed through this mountainous region. Now, this is Mount, obviously, Nibel. We've seen this in the flashback. It's not really new, except we don't have Sephiroth with us to make everything here super easy. Ah well, what's the fun in it if the game's really easy? That's what I always say. As per usual, there are new enemies in the area. Nothing exciting, really. They're just reskins, mostly. There's an enemy here and there that isn't a reskin, but hey. And I'm surprised they didn't die from that. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, come on. Sephiroth used the third level spells. We only have the second level, so yeah. If you can't tell already, I'm a tad bit ill. I'm coming down with something. It's not that bad yet. You're not gonna hear any coughing or anything. You will hear me like pause because snot is running through my nose. Give me a sec. And I'm gonna take a nice swig of water here and there, just so I don't get dehydrated. Now, something interesting about Mount Nibel, other than the fact that all the monsters are hard, is that you can now pick up the treasures lying around. And of course, it's not really that bad. Unless, of course, you do this and run into more enemies, but other than that, now, here's something we haven't encountered, the Kuvildunds. I'm serious. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Kuvildunds. That might be German. Anyway, before I make myself even more embarrassed, these things are like little grasshoppers and are really annoying. Their strongest technique is lay flat, but even then, that's not very powerful. So you don't have very much to worry about. In fact, we're kind of over-leveled. Not by much, but a little bit. So we're fine. And I really don't have much to talk about. Not much, at least. Well, once we get going, I'll get more things to talk about. But for now, there's not a whole lot. Eris leveled up. I got a high potion. I got more gil. What? Anyway, in this chest is a rune blade. It doesn't open. I guess they couldn't animate it that far. And obviously, since it's a blade, it has to be... Yes, it is clouds. However, the one sole problem with this is that it's not a linked thing. However, we don't have anything up here that's linked. And now, we're going to boost the MP plus and the HP pluses gain. Steel, yeah, I wouldn't really care about it, but the double AP thing will get mugged quicker. And then Ramu, of course, it's a summon. We want to get that thing leveled up. I mean, come on, who doesn't? Honestly. You tell me one person in the whole world who does not want a summon materia to be leveled up. Okay, maybe speedrunners, but still. I just noticed through that battle that Eris needs a cure desperately. And Cloud doesn't have any cure magic. Wonderful! Not really. Now, let me think. I don't think there's anything up there, but I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong. And, honestly, if this... I guess this is a new topic, but if this area was real, who in hell would want to hike it? I mean, come on. Not only do you have your bottomless death pits, but you also have these rocky trails and everything. And this isn't a new enemy. Cutting! Alright. I almost forgot to talk there for a second. I thought I was just playing through the game normally. Anyway, we want to climb up here because, as you can see, there's a treasure chest. But as I was going, who in hell would want to hike this? I mean, come on. And this is the plus beret. Oh yeah, that's a red 13 weapon. I was going to check what it was, but then I realized beret. Well, not beret, like beret, but I mean, like, kind of how it sounds like. Sounds like something you'd wear. And another battle, I'm pretty sure it's the same old, same old. No, it's a new formation. I guess I can talk through this. And a new technique. Even better. Stop picking on Cloud! God! I really don't want to, you know, screw up my throat right now. But, so, I'm going to try not to talk as much, which is why sometimes I'll just stay quiet if I can. Otherwise, I'll commentate. I know it's not a good time to do this, but I thought, as I've said before, I think, hey, since I'm not quite that ill yet, I might as well do these Let's Play parts before I start hacking up my own lung. Which I hope I don't actually do. That would be very bad. Anyway, and I think there was a graphical glitch up there. Did you guys see that? I think Cloud was, like, on the top layer of the rock. Which is weird. Not like the mountain, but a little piece of rock sticking out. And this is the bridge that crumbled, but how can you fix a bridge this long that rises up? I ask you. Highly doubt you can. Anyway, this is where they would have passed through if they didn't fall down the ladder. Well, bridge. Let me check my time. Yeah, 3 or 4 battles. 3 more like, without commentary. That would be about 4 minutes, so I got good time. Maybe 3. Knock this ladder down. By, of course, climbing down it. The other one's already knocked down, but as you can see, there are some things we want to try and grab. You want to try to follow that pipe down there that leads to the chest. It's a little hard to do, and I don't exactly remember. And bugger all. There are actually some new enemies in this cave compared to the outside. Like these buggers. These are a reskin of something or other back in the Shinra building. Once, of course, Genova's freed, but this is all they do. They stare you down, which paralyzes you, unfortunately. And I think... Notice how they went in order of who was going to go. I think that's what they do. They just pick whoever's going to go. But, of course, the game will not allow all 3 party members to be paralyzed, usually. Or paralyzed will only last a short time. I'm not really sure how the whole paralyzed thing works, honestly. If I did... well, then I'd be one hell of a nerd. And now I have to heal Cloud. In this area of all areas, and those later to come, you will have to keep a close eye on everybody's HP. If you don't, well, my friend, you're screwed. There's no two cents about it. I was going to say there's no two shiz about it, but, well, there you go, I said it. Not in that wording, you know, the swear word, the S-bomb, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, the number 5 pipe does not lead down to that chest. The number 4 pipe does, I think. And I was right. Haha. This has the all materia. Why it's in a chest, I don't know. Anyway, let's jump across and work our way back up. You can also see that there is a little bag. Now, of course, we went through 4. We want to go through 2, and that'll get us to that bag. Which, of course, is handy and fine all the same. But what's in that bag is a little less than useful to me right now. And you shall find out that it is the Power Soul, which is a weapon for Tifa. As I said, it's less than useless for me, but hey, if you have Tifa in your strategy, then it's more than useful to you. Jump down here. You see that thing right there? You can rub up to it, but you can't get past it. For a second there, I thought I engaged it. I would have been like, oh, shit. But no. And, oh, bugger. It's this thing. Of all things, this is the thing that killed Cloud all those years ago. The dragon. Now, what you want to do is steal from this. Why? It's got a gold bracer. And as you know, apparently, as you go up the what's it called? I forget what it's called. I think it's the periodic table of elements. That's what it is. And as you go up that, as you get to the metals that are up there, there we go. You have more materia slots, apparently. I think, and this is only my theory of how this works. And I shouldn't have done Ifrit. Dragons are not susceptible to fire. Obviously. And I just summoned Ifrit. This is going to end well, right? No. Well, it ended better than I thought it would end. But still, it did not end very well. And we should probably get a white wind off. Definitely. Ooh, hey. I'll save that for later, actually. Get a cure-all off. Oh no, we don't need it, but Cloud does. The dragon so far is probably the strongest normal enemy, other than a few others. And my magic is doing close to nothing to it. And even then, attacks are doing close to nothing to it. What is this thing weak against? Don't die, Eris. Please. Come on. Ah, you... Oh, you double bugger. You double bugger. My day just keeps getting better and better. Surely not. Ah! Oh no, that was Barrett. Okay. I was literally expecting... hang on. I was literally expecting that son of a ditch to hit Eris, but I guess I was wrong. And I need to stop shifting my position. And if this doesn't kill you, this sure will. Yep. I'm gonna kick your ass. Bye-bye. If you want to, you can go ahead and encounter 2 more of those things and steal 2 more gold bangles, and Ifrit leveled up. However, the next town will sell them. If you want these for free, go ahead and steal them. Personally, it's not worth it. It seriously isn't. I'm going to give this to Cloud. Because, I mean, come on. You can't get much more badass with gold. And we're going to have to use a tent. Sigh. Oh, and we're also going to have to save. Goody. Let's see, where are the tents? Here they are. Alright, now that I'm done with that. Yes, I did cut it out this time. What you want to do... I guess you want to go down here. Yeah, this works. Alright. Over there, about, what was it, 5 or 7 years ago, I think it was 5, that's where Cloud and Tifa and Sephiroth and some masked guy landed. And we ran into a random encounter. Cutting. Alright, so anyway, go through the cave. This is bound to look a little familiar, the glowing Mako cave, and let me take a swig. Anyway, so this cave, as you can see, there's a chest up there. We should grab it. And this better not be a dragon of all things. Well, no, it's a new enemy group, so I'll just commentate. And I don't know what to commentate about. Wow, I'm really failing today. Ah, well. And I guess when there are other enemies around, those things don't really get the opportunity to use stare down, but yeah. They always seem to pick the guy, or the gal, whose turn is next. I think that's scripted, now that I really look at it. Because, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, one quick sweep with Ifrit should finish them all off. Yep. Just realized I'm rather close to the microphone. I need to stop shifting, but I want to be close to the mic, and Shiva leveled up, and so did Chocobo Lure. I forgot Barrett had that. Ah, well. Anyway, the Chocobo Lure is, of course, when it levels up, it means you meet Chocobos easier. Just thought I'd point that out. Some materials have their own ways of leveling up, specifically the support, and go in there, go down, go out, and meet a battle! The thing that's protecting... The only thing remarkable in that battle that happened was I used a limit break and all leveled up. Anyway, in this chest is the elixir. Alright, I think I'm running out of time, so please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and in the next part we're going to exit this cave into where we found the natural materia spring, so see you guys then.